Hello again folks, and welcome to another one of my videos. I'm going to make this hopefully short and sweet. Customer contacted me a while ago, could I repair his Husqvarna TE511 stator. I said yeah, no problem, can do that. He said well, you better see a picture of it first, so he sent me over a picture of it and I said nope, I can't do anything with that. So look at the state of it. The guy comes from Europe somewhere, I think it's Italy, and he can't get one anywhere, and I know you cannot get aftermarket ones available for these. These stators also fit the 449 Husqvarna, CCM model, I think one of the 450s, BMW G450 and I think the Sherco 300, it also fits that bike as well. I know for a fact that these do suffer from this problem. I guess the bolts come loose at the starter clutch and mash it all up. I've been searching for ages to try and get a replacement stator for them or something close to it, without any luck. However, I have been toying on the idea that I did come across an aftermarket stator that fitted another bike. In fact, it's off a scooter. And that comes really close to the dimensions and the size and style of the original stator that fitted to those bikes that I just mentioned. Obviously the main criteria was the outside diameter, the amount of poles on it and the style of it. So I decided to go ahead and order one that came close to the original specification of the one on the bike, and I came up with this one. Now, it's not exactly this one, well it is, but it's been heavily modified to replicate that. As I said, it's off of a scooter. I looked at the design of it, spent ages trying to research whether it was going to be the right size. The outside diameter was correct, but after receiving it, there were some subtle differences. One main thing was that the actual thickness of it was a lot wider. It had more laminations in it, which I overcome by actually removing some laminations, and these are the ones I took out of it. The other problem was, because of removing the laminations, the plastic insulation on it was obviously thicker, so I had to machine the plastic remove the plastic insulation obviously to get the laminations out, and then machine the plastic insulation down to obviously go back on there to more or less re-insulate it. That was overcome, and the other issue was the diameter of the hole in the middle was actually smaller on the original, on the aftermarket one, sorry, which wasn't a bad thing, at least it wasn't bigger. This diameter of this hole here is not the best set of calipers, is 29mm, and the one on the original stator is 31mm, so it's actually 2mm bigger on the inner diameter. So obviously, and on the scooter windings it was different. Although it had 3 connections on it, only 2 of them were used, so it was like a single phase stator, so it was like the wire came in off of one of the yellow wires all the way around the circuit and then came back out on the other yellow wire. That wasn't a problem, so I had to take all the wire off it. Obviously I had to do that to dismantle it anyway. Rewind it back to a 3-phase with a star connection on it, not delta, star connection. After I wound it, I put it in the lathe with the wire on it, centered it up and bored that out to 31mm to that diameter there. So hopefully this will be a good replacement for stators for those bikes I mentioned. If anybody wants one, they won't be cheap. although they're not that expensive to buy in the scooter form, but they are expensive after all the work I put into doing on it. You know, stripping it down, machining bits, and removing laminations, and then rewinding it. It all takes a lot of time. Not a lot of materials, just a bit of wire on there. I think it's got 61 turns on each pole. But hopefully that is a problem that can be overcome, because I know you can buy these stators, but I think you've got to buy them with a rotor, you know, brand new ones, and it comes a lot of money, hundreds of pounds. I don't know what I'll retail this at. I'm gonna do it at a good price to the customer. Just to make sure he's happy with it, I'm happy with it, and it's prototype more or less. See how he gets on with it, and if I get good feedback from it, then I'll start doing some more. But anyway, like I said, this is a quick video on how I've modified a scooter stator, or stator of a scooter. I'm not going to mention what it's from. Don't want to give away too many secrets, but yeah, I've modified it, and hopefully it will get the customer out the poo, as they say. So yeah, I'll get that back to him. Should be a few days, and hopefully he'll be up and running again. Well, thanks for watching. I'll get another video posted up as soon as I get time. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hello again, folks. Welcome back. So it's about 2.5 years ago since I recorded the first part of that video. The main reason why I haven't posted it up was because I was waiting for some feedback on that alternator I sent to the guy that was in Italy. And within actually a couple of weeks, he actually called me back. Well, not called me back, he emailed me back and said that, you know, it's working fine. My biggest concern over it, after the modification, well, I knew anyway, but the mounting bolt holes on the original stator are 5mm in diameter, and the ones on this stator are 6mm, and I was a bit concerned about you know, supplying a stator that, you know, didn't have the correct bolt holes in it, so there would have been a bit of slop on there. But I gave him some instructions on what to do to possibly overcome that, rather than, you know, bore out the holes in the casing to take out the 6mm, but still use the 5mm bolts, using an idea that I had, which he followed, and he said it was successful. So I guess it all worked fine. So yeah, this stator is available. And the other reason why I've never posted a video, the video up, is because I just simply haven't got around to doing it. And because I've also had another customer ask me about a stator that he's trying to get hold of for, I don't know what it is, another TE511 Husqvarna. And I thought, well, I had a stator kicking around. I did actually order one of these scooter stators some time ago. It's been sat on the shelf for ages, so I thought I'll modify one and put them on the market, really. The only thing is they won't come with a pickup coil, so you'll have to use your own pickup coil. All you've got to do is feed these yellow wires through the original grommet with your pickup coil on it, and it won't come with the original plug connector on the end, so you'll have to somehow fit your original plug connector on just by joining the 3 yellow wires onto the end of there. Simple enough to do, just solder them on or crimp them on or whatever. Yeah, I'm sorry, well, not that you would have seen that video anyway, because I've only just posted it up, but yeah, it's 2.5 years later since I originally shot that video, or that part of it anyway, and today's date is the 12th of December 2023, and I originally did the first part of the video back in July 2021, so that's how long I've been sat on the fence with it. So yeah, I can kind of safely say that this is a replacement stator to fit those bikes mentioned earlier, but yeah, a lot of work does go into them. as I explained earlier, you know, stripping them down and removing laminations and machining work, rewinding them, blah 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 blah. But yeah, this would be available to buy from me if you like, and hopefully it'll help some people out. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.